Hello, welcome students. Today we are going to keep on working with the future tenses, starting with the future perfect simple. In order to make the video a bit more interactive, I'm gonna ask you to please order these three components in order to create a tense in the future perfect simple. I'm gonna give you a few seconds, okay? You can pause the video if you need to, and when you are done, we have the following, that we start with will, or that can be contracted to the double L, then have, and then the past participle. It can be either a regular verb, adding ed, or can be taken from the third column of your irregular verbs list. So, for example, we could have, in July, we will have finished all our exams. Remember that after modal verbs like will, we have always verbs in its base form, like have here, and after have, okay, that we use to make perfect tenses, we always have the past participle. So now let's look at how to make a negative sentence. It's very easy. We just have to change the will by will not, or more often won't. In May, we won't have finished all our exams. The rest is really easy. You just keep the have and the past participle as in the affirmative tense. And then if we have to make a question, we start, as always, with the auxiliary verb. And then we add the subject. Will we have finished all our exams in the summer? And as before, we just have to put the will before the subject, and the rest stays the same. And then if we have to reply with a short answer, as we often do, as we always do, we just use the auxiliary. Yes, we will, or no, we won't. And finally, let's just look at when we use, or how we use, the future perfect simple. Basically, we use it to express an action that is completed by a specific time in the future, like the Real Madrid, Barcelona, or whatever other team you want will have lost the league by March. So in here you have to imagine a timeline, okay, and we're gonna take a time of reference in the future. So if in that time of reference in the future this action is already completed, we use the future perfect simple. This is what we mean by an action completed by a specific time in the future, that when we reach that time of reference, that can be next week or next month, next year, that action that we are speaking about will be already completed. Okay, and here we have our question. Please write a negative sentence in the future perfect simple. Let's keep going. Now, let's look at the future continuous. As we have done before, I'm gonna give you a few seconds so you can put these different components in the right order. You can pause the video if you need to, and when you are done, let's continue. So, in this case, we will start with will again to add the future meaning to the sentence, and then we have be, and then, as in any other continuous tense, we add the verb plus ing. This summer, I will be laying on the beach all day, every day. Remember, as I have said before, after will, we always have the verb in its base form. In this case, we use be because we want to add this meaning of continuity, of an action being continuous. And then we add the verb. After be, if we are in a continuous tense, we add the verb with ing. Okay, this summer I will be lying on the beach all day, every day. If we want to make it a negative sentence, we just change the will for won't. This summer I won't be lying on the beach all day, every day. And if we want to make a a question, as we have done before, we just have to start with the auxiliary, with will in this case. Will you be lying on the beach every day this summer? And then for the short answer, yes I will, or no I won't. Or if you want to make an emphasis on the be, you can say yes I will be, or no I won't be. But we just need, with the will, would be enough. And finally, let's look at the use. When do we use the future continuous? So it's very easy. Like in any other case, we use the the continuous tense to express an action that is in progress. But in this case, it's going to be in progress at a specific point in the future. So if we take that moment of reference, that could be again next tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, this action is going to be in progress. It's going to be an action that won't be finished. It will be in progress at that time in the future. For example, by this time next year, you will be doing your second year of baccalaureate. So it's going to be a continuous, a progressive action that won't be finished. That's why we are going to be expressing this future action with the future continuous. And finally, just to finish, please write an interrogative sentence in the future continuous. And that's all. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next lesson.